Hey guys, it's the Metal Blade 5. Welcome back to more Azure Striker Gunvolt. Last time, we defeated the last of the Sumeragi 7, Stratos, the gluttonous fly at the Pharma Lab. But as soon as we got back, Merak inexplicably appeared and kidnapped Joule, taking her straight to Sumeragi's orbital base firmament, in which the head of Sumeragi's Adepts, Nova, plans to use Lumen's song to brainwash other Adepts. And this time we're going to head straight to Firmament via the orbital elevator at Eridu, or again, however you say it. And of course, last time I did the challenges with the Pharma Lab and at Urban Run, where I did all of the challenges like I said I could, and got an S+, the highest possible rank, which is actually one of the challenges in that level anyway. And as such, I was able to get a lot more gear, as well as the fact that Gunvolt is level 34. I was able to make the Flash Focus Plus, and I was able to make 2 Dynamo Eyes and get the Dynamo Eye Plus, because the Urban Run challenges give you a lot of freaking money. So what the Dynamo Eye Plus does is it increases maximum EP by 150. Combine that with Flash Focus Plus, making me use even less EP when using the Flash Field, and I can just use it for so long and just accumulate so much damage on enemies and bosses that way. And those two combined I find overall better than the Osmotic Eye, especially when you got Pervasion. But we also got Orbital last time. Ejects a bot that auto-fires in 7 directions, allows up to 8 tags. The bot fires in the exact same pattern as you see on the icon there. There are so many bullets flying all over the place, on top of just you having a regular shot, which is kind of similar to just Naga. And you can tag so many enemies simultaneously and tag them multiple times at that. And you just end up doing so much damage to so many enemies at once, and it's also amazing for bosses too, that I just freaking love it so much, and it's the one I use the most once you get it. Of course, head over to the mission. We kind of know the gist of this mission, but let's just go over the briefing anyway. Let's reconfirm the mission. GV, you'll lead the attack and create a diversion. We'll use that opening to hijack control of the orbital elevator. Once we do that, we'll use the elevator to send GV into space. Otherwise known as Mission Bring Back the Muse. Name could use a bit of work. Sounds great! Isn't it funny that we're going to rescue someone who was once our target? Let's put an end to this Muse situation once and for all, by our own hand. Good luck. His mission, set the Muse free. Gunvolt races toward the spacebound Spire, heedless of the dangers that lie ahead. I remember this level being very long. I actually consider it to be probably the longest level in the game. And of course, as I said last time, these are basically the equivalent of the Dr. Wily levels. And as such, they throw in a bunch of enemies from the other levels together to give you extra challenges. And the main gimmick of this level is that you have the rain that affects your jumping, like when you move in the air. And I know in the second half of this level, they actually change the direction the rain's going, so it pushes you forward, and you have some platforming challenges with it that way. And for fuck's sake, that fucking bouncing oh, it came back too. There. Head through that way. I don't care. But yeah, they like the frickin' motorbikes a lot in this. And just head over that. Okay, yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much everything I really need to say about this level right now, and I don't really feel like I have that much left of utmost importance to really bring up with this game anymore, because again, with this being a Mega Man style game, it's pretty short, and we are actually coming near the end already, so again, I don't really know what to freaking stupid thing. I don't really know what to say, and how did they end up despawning the other half? Okay. But yeah, look, I got so much score out of that as well because of Orbital just let me destroy so many enemies as well. But one other thing I did want to mention, I kind of wanted to wait a little bit until we got a bit further on in the story to actually mention this. Oh god damn it, I timed that all wrong. Oh fuck me. Okay, I can just kill them anyway. Is that there is actually an anime OVA for this game that was made, I think it came out after Gunvolt 2 did, though. But yeah, I believe it's only available on the 3DS eShop for some reason, so that kind of limits its visual aesthetic quality and stuff when you gotta just look at it on a 3DS screen, unless you find someone who's uploaded to YouTube somehow, but I find it pretty hard to come by through that method, but I have actually seen it, and I'd say it's pretty good overall. It covers the first level of the game, and actually adds a little extra story element as well. It also makes Merak the boss of the first level, instead of just the Mantis robot. And, oh, there's the first text file. Yeah, so example of story things they actually sort of add the whole sequence of how Gunvolt got captured by a creepy Electro Whip guy, as he's called. As well as also, it gives like a whole flashback scene of how Asimov found Gunvolt and recruited him to Quill in the first place. Like, you know, how you see Gunvolt mention that Asimov, you know, took him in when he was trapped in Sumeragi's hellhole and practically raised him and stuff and that. And yeah, he even was the one who gave Gunvolt his name in the first place. And yeah, I find all that really interesting. And but the main reason I wanted to bring up the OVA is because it actually has an English dub, unlike the game itself. But it's not really that good. The dub, I mean. Like, I think the biggest offenders are Gunvolt and Merak's voice actors, because they just sound so uninterested. Even with, like, Merak's whole character being that he's, like, really bored, he just sounds so lifeless. And I just feel like, it could have been a lot better. Not all of the English voices are bad. I think Joule's voice is actually pretty good in the dub. She sounds a bit older than what I pictured her, but I still think it's pretty good overall. And, I actually like Nova's voice in the dub more than his Japanese voice, because, of course, you haven't really been able to hear it because of me dubbing over the cutscenes, but Nova sounds like he's voiced by a woman, and up until recently, I thought that actually was the case. He is supposed to sound like a kid, and I just don't think it really works that well, and I feel like in the dub, he actually sounds like a guy. And he still sounds young, but he still sounds more like a dude. And yeah. I found a very good way of dealing with the this boss here, compared to what I did in the previous episode. And yeah, they fucking love this boss. You have to fight this boss 3 fucking times in this level. I am dead fucking serious. But yeah, I also learned that Azure Sphere can just destroy it anyway. I don't need to use Excalibur unless I can save. I can save my SP for when I need to use it the other times. And just one final thing to say about the dub is that I actually also like Copen's dub voice quite a bit, because it's actually like literally just exactly how I imagined him sounding like ever since I first played this game. And a funny fact actually is that Copen's English voice is the same guy who played X in Mega Man X7, which is kind of ironic because I consider that actually X's worst voice because he sounds bored in that. Like, why must humans and Reploids fight each other? But then I guess he actually improved and ended up being one of the better voices in another freaking dub where everybody sounds goddamn bored, and I was expecting to get hit there because, yeah, he got a lot of spikes this time. And yeah, here, take this out once again with the Azure Sphere, and I believe for the last one they have 2 sets of spikes, which makes it even more freaking annoying. So, hang on, I don't think there's that much difference between the 2 of them, though, this time around. And then after the foot. Alright, yeah! These guys! Yeah, we got these big robots who have shields on them, which obviously you can't hurt them from the front. You have to get behind them in order to attack them. And we can get through here. Again, I'm pretty sure there isn't that much left, but I do believe there's a section where you gotta make some big jumps because of, yeah. I really want that. There's nothing there. There. Whoo! There is one other item I could potentially get, the full traction ring, which lets me use continuous air dashes, but I don't really find the 2 air dash restriction that bad of a thing. And on the subject of that, actually, yeah, it becomes the last one. From this point on, I don't think I'm going to be really doing challenges, because I feel like I have the best gear that I want at this point, without potentially having to replay levels and attempt challenges so many times, and some challenges that I don't even have really much of confidence to actually beat in order to do it. And yeah, also because I just feel like I'm at the right level as well, because yeah, I would recommend you be in about the 30s when you go on to this part. because again, when I played the 3DS version the first time and obviously couldn't beat it, I think part of that was due to the fact that I just didn't bother with the challenges, and I was at kind of a low level by comparison when getting into this part. Not that I really had issues with this level specifically, but, you know. There we go, yep. And on top of fighting those bosses, oh god, I forgot they put this at the end. Whew. Fighting those 3 bosses, you also have the main boss of the level to deal with. Ah, man. Why can you just not come here? Merak! What did you do to Joule? She already has a cozy new home up on Firmament. Ah, this sucks. Nova told me I had to stop you if you showed up here. Nova brought me back to life, so I kinda owe the guy one, you know? We have a rematch against Merak, and of course I start off by getting hit immediately. Great. Which, again, yeah, it's much larger than saying, but I'd say even easier with Orbital now because I don't have to necessarily jump to hit him in the air. And yeah, first health bar already down, and obviously this time it can be a bit easier when I actually can see the health bar this time, unlike the first time around. The problem is this fucking attack, and I should have jumped there. Alright. Yep. And alright. I want to try something here. Oh, damn it! I was so hoping to finish him off with that! That would be amazing! There, fuck your lazy laser. Luxcalibur was literally how Gunvolt killed Merak in the OVA, so I thought with how I brought the OVA in this episode would be fitting to beat him that way. GV, are you hurt? I'm fine. I'm heading inside the orbital elevator now. I'm glad, but Merak said that he was brought back to life, didn't he? No matter how you look at it, sounds like something out of the Tokusatsu show. That's probably referencing something I don't know. Right, leader? What? Huh? Hey, leader! Where in the world did he go? Let's see. That's actually 5 stars for that. What the fuck? How the fuck did I get an S for that? I've never got an S on that level before. How the fuck did I do that? What the hell? Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not exactly complaining, but still, how? And like, what? I'm just dumbfounded. But yeah, what I was about to say was part of the reason why I don't think I'm gonna bother with the challenges so much. It's just because I don't think the materials you get from these levels are particularly all that great. But yeah. So of course we obviously can't do anything with Joule at the time being, but of course I'm just going to say this anyway, just to get reincarnation, just in case something bad happens, but yeah, that's about it. I'll see if there's anything I can do, and if there is, like I mentioned at the start of the next episode, but that'll be about it. So, next time on Azure Striker Gunvolt, we're going to head straight up the orbital elevator in Babel. So take care, and I'll see you guys next time.